Happy Sunday afternoon. Cowboys play at 7:30 at the Giants. I'm very excited. I hope we keep the streak alive. Already locked off a playoff spot. So, and yes, I'm wearing, some of you will call him Tony Homo jersey. I still like the guy, but, you know, he's got to be he's got to be the backup. Dak is just playing too well and with a rhythmic offense. So, no bias. I just had to throw on a jersey because I'm going to be wearing another one later to the game. But I've had a few requests from comments in my videos lately on YouTube about doing a shaved-in tour. The last one I did was about 50-something minutes long, and it involved also showing my watches. And it's grown a little, especially with the volume of soaps and post-shave, you know, balms and aftershaves, that I want to do kind of shorter videos and break them up. So we're going to do hardware for this video. Hardware being razors, brushes, and blades. So, and I'm not going to get into too much detail. Like, I got a mixed box I'll show you of razors in a bit on top of some 100 packs I've broken into. So let's get right into it. So I may have a bit of a OCD thing when it comes to getting into hobbies. I don't know how many bowling balls. I own 16 watches, but I'm stopping at 16 because it fills two 8-slot dive cases. But I've really, over this year plus now, I've really taken to this hobby of traditional wet shaving, and not just for the therapeutic parts with, you know, better skin, no ingrowns, less irritation, things like that. And yeah, saving money is definitely not on that, because as you will see over these stretch of videos, that I have really just gone whole hog into the hobby. But let's start with hardware, and let's get two out of the way quickly because I'm still learning them. But I own two straight razors. The first one is, you've seen this one before. It's a Boker made in the 40s. I got it oiled up right now. I won this on a auction for Rob Frank and family, and I've used it a few times. I got it from Rainer Hausgen in Germany, and the case he sent it with. And then I have a gold dollar 208. I had an original one, and it's still oiled up, so I'm maintaining it, Jason. I had one originally for the Stallion, and I was terrible at maintaining, so it ended up with a little bit of rust. I accidentally dropped it and blunted the blade on my counter here, and he offered to rehone anything for free as a thank you, I guess, for my videos and our new friendship. And he said, dude, it's jacked up. I got plenty. I'll send you a new one. So he sent me, this is from Jason Rudman. Thank you, Ruds. And I will shave with it more very soon. Okay, straights out of the way. So I have a number of DEs, and I have two SEs. Let's get the SEs out of the way. First one is the Razor Rock Hawk in the chrome. I've used it a couple times. It's a little more aggressive, so I need to play with it some more. But I also have the Colonial Razors, the General, which is a beautiful, right out of the box, easy to shave with razor. Both fantastic. I mean, this one was obviously a great deal at $19.95. This one was a little more expensive, but if you caught their specials lately, like Black Friday, they had it on sale for a beautiful price. But really enjoy both. I've really taken to this one as a more daily shaver. This one would be for a few days more growth. Well, I'll show you kind of my blade setup once we get past the razors, but I have something on the wall. Okay, so those are my SEs. My DEs start with the following, not start, but I'm just grabbing it random. This is the Club Razor from the Shaving Shop online, or Shaving Shop Club, Peter Charkalis' website and the club membership. And this is the Assassin. Both very heavy razors. Same heads. You can see the same head configuration. I used this one yesterday with a Vosshod. I love the contouring on this, and I love the design on this. Both great knurling, very heavy. Three-piece. They're both three-piece razors, standard three-piece, handle, base plate, top cap razors. These are what I consider kind of a mid-aggressive razor, so for me it's better for 2 or more days growth with these. But I really like these a lot. The more I learn, the more I take to them. Classics. As you know, some of you watch my videos already, this is a H4, so I believe 1964 a Gillette Slim Adjustable that I recoated by North Shore Razors, Scott Ferguson. in Cubs red and blue with white numbering, and of course one goes 1 to 9 with and it's a great it's going to be pretty gentle even on the most aggressive setting, but man, he did a beautiful job on this, and it's of course has part of my heart that I got recoated and it turned out so beautiful. I just picked this off eBay. This is a T4 Gillette Super Speed, 1973, fourth quarter 1973, so not in my birthday quarter, which is January, but this is my birthday year razor. I just found one on eBay. This came in last week. I have Edwin Jagger Kelvin, which I just shaved with recently. DE89 head on a shorter, just kind of regular diamond knurled handle. Amazon exclusive for the handle style. Head, of course, is the DE89 head. You get a DE89, it's going to be the same shave. Merkur 34C HD. A lot of our starter razors go-to, 2-piece. Classic razor, gotten a number of great shaves with this. Have a razor I'm not as fond of from Merkur, which is the 37C slant bar, 2-piece again, just like the 34C. Probably because I need to learn it, and it might shave for me better now that my technique has improved. Just have not used it as much as I like. I'm going to set these aside. New other pickup, Wilkinson Sword Classic. Inexpensive, comes with a 5-pack of Wilkinson Sword German-made blades. 2-piece razor, interesting top cap. It engulfs the whole blade, which is great, so no end exposure. Twist the handle. It is mostly plastic with a metal insert pole in here to give it weight. Easy angle shaver. Definitely will be a travel razor in the near future, any road trips or whatever. All right. Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. Double open comb, satin finish. Really like this razor. Compact, efficient, not overly aggressive at all. A lot of people still make that mistake of thinking it's aggressive. Great shaver. You can up it with all sorts of blades. I'm gonna send this off to North Shore after Christmas to do a recoat and customize it. PAA Bakelite open comb slant. Great for 2+ days growth. I used an Astro with it. I've used a Vossad with it. I've used a Persona Blue, and great razor. Another great light travel razor if you need slant efficiency. Of course, it's based off a classic razor, and I forget the name, but everyone knows what it is. It's one of Rico's favorite. No, not Hoffer. Sorry, it's a different one. But anyway, beautiful razor, comes in black and white. Bakelite, the precursor of modern plastic. Beautiful razor. My favorite PAA razor, some of you know this, the Prismatic. Scallop top, 3-piece razor, base plate, top cap. Same handle as the DOC. Lot of exposure, blade exposure this way, so it actually clears the gunk off, the cream and hair and whatever off your face. A little more aggressive than you think, but not bad. Best shave I got with this was a Vossad doing 2 passes. 3 passes for me makes it a little rough, but it's another 2+ days growth razor if I'm really gonna go in for it. But 2 passes at most on a day's growth, and I got a beautiful, clean close shave with this, the Prismatic. I recommend everyone get one. Now, heads with loose handle. First of all, I have a Bulldog handle that came with the Icon X3 slant. Now, I goofed on this. I had a stripping issue with letting it soak too long in barbicide that wasn't diluted enough. So, stupid error on my part. I may send this off too to have Scott recoat this in something different, just to give it a little zing. Let's see. Shavecraft 102 slant. I love this. It's more aggressive. It's more efficient. It doesn't feel aggressive, but you don't need a real aggressive blade with this. If you like a feather or something, go with it. But I've used milder blade. Lotus does well, and I used Persona Red. But I think the Lotus and the Vossad might do really well. But man, great slant razor, very tight fit. A little bit tough to rinse, I think, but you have to put the lines up here to make sure it fits properly. But great head. I bought this off Maggard along with the Shavecraft 101. which is half open comb, half closed comb. Pick your side. Pretty mild to medium. Very great head, very efficient. Okay, so oh yeah, and one last. The standard razor. This is aluminum, closed comb, standard 3-piece. You can switch handles if you want. Came with a stand, and thanks to the clean shaver Scott Ostemiller telling you about mass drop, I got this for $48 and change, I think. Normally it's $80 razor, and maybe with the stand, but the stand is really nice. I use other razors and I'll lay it down like that, but it's really meant to fit the standard like this. But I will use that stand for multiple. Okay, oh, I forgot as I dropped it. The Razor Rock Old Type. So this is a take on the Gillette old style head open comb. The new is a longer comb. Mild, great little shaving head. $9.99 on ItalianBarber.com, and I just put it with the Bulldog handle, just because, or whatever handle. Usually I use the Bulldog. You want a nice mild shave that's kind of old school? There you go. Blades. Okay, so I have 600 packs, and I've cut into a few of them. One I haven't yet, but we'll start with Vossad. Just got these in after that last shave of the Prismatic and the leftover Vossad I had. I changed my mind. I didn't think they would be as good as I used them from a sampler, and I wasn't amused. So got my 100 pack. Got these in eBay, $9.80 from the same buyer I bought the next blades from, and the super fast shipping. I got it in less than 2 weeks. I think I got it in a week and a half from Russia. Pretty damn good. My personal favorite, until things change, Ladas blades. Same Mastokligmash manufacturer, same as Vossad. And these I really like a lot. I think they're a little more efficient than the Vossad. They're just a super stainless. I don't know if they have a coating or not, but I really like these blades. These are probably my number one still in the rotation. And great with most razors. Just got these. Have not cracked the box. Have used them before though. Astra Superior Platinums, Astra Greens. Y'all, these are excellent blades. I figured have a bunch, have some go-tos. Persona Lab Blues, I've used a few of these, so I got about 98 still in here. Most blades I'll get about 3 to 5 good shaves, depending. Try not to press my luck. I think my sweet spot's 3 to 4. Lab Blues, middle of the road. I got them, I got a good price. I don't know if I'm overly sold on them. I haven't used them lately, like in a couple weeks, but good blade. I mean, a lot of people use them. The Personas I'm more infatuated with, the Persona Reds. I sent one pack to Shaving with Rich, and then I've used the pack up, and these are the either Israeli Personas, the Platinums, the Reds. I just call them Persona Reds. I like these a lot. One of my best shaves was this and a Merkur 34C using the Stallion soap and aftershave from Razor Rock, and I fell in love with these from that shave. Can't beat them in the Persona line. 100 pack of Perma-Sharps. My sharpest blade that I use. I really like this blade. Smooth, sharp. Just I dare not push it to 3 passes, but I put it in the X3 slant when I went to the Space City shave meetup back in early August, and I got a wonderful shave, few passes, super smooth, light touch, and I tried these initially in a sampler pack I got from TrialBlade. I've used TrialBlade for a number of items, and that's where I've committed to end up buying 100 packs from different vendors. These came a few weeks, like within the month from another Russian seller, or maybe a Turkish seller on eBay, but they're a Russian-made blade. Gillette owns their factory. I don't know what their factory is, but these are a Gillette-owned product. Layabouts. Now a 4-pack of Wilkinson sword, German Wilkinson swords that came with the classic razor I just showed you. The Box of Doom. This is a Mitchell's Wool Fat box that, as a little gift out of my Ladas, they the seller threw in, not a lot, my Vossad. I got a Rapira Swedish Super Steel and a Lotus blade loose as a gift as they advertised it. And that's really nice just to get you to try I haven't tried this Rapira. I've tried the Platinum Lux, but I haven't tried this Super Steel. So I'm excited to just try it out as a loose throw-in. 10-pack of Treat the carbon black ones. I've used a couple of these, very mild. If you want a mild shave, put this in your mildest razor, or if you want to, take, like, I've had a gentleman suggest put this in the Prismatic to give you a great smooth shave. He said it sings in the razor, so I'll take his word for it. I'll give it a try soon. A couple of loose packs of Perma Sharps that were in here that I got from, I think it was Tim Burgess. That was an auction for the Cyberts that Christopher Bailey TSE thing. So he threw in a couple packs of Perma Sharps and this giant box of stuff that I also received a lot of software. I guess he wasn't using, and he put them boxed together. I've got one Kai blade I haven't used yet. I've used one. I ordered two, and this the second time I ordered, I took the recommendation of buying 2 blades of each of what I want to try. So I have a leftover Kai blade. Have a loose Persona Red out of a pack. Open pack of Lotus out of that kit. I got 2 10-packs of feathers. I'm not a feather person. I may do something soon where maybe I'll do a random drawing or something and just kind of say I'll put a pack, I'll throw these in and make you a few, I'll do you up a few samples of soaps or something. I don't know, but I just have not been a feather person. I've tried them and everything, and they chew me up. I've stropped them. I've used the denim strop recommendation from Doug Smythe. They just don't agree. I've used 3 of them so far, 3 blades off a different pack, and they're just not a fan. Derbies that came when I got my DE89. Now, of course, they use feathers in all of them, but I've used one of these, so I got 4 left of the Derby. I've got this one was, I believe, was it 5 or 10? But it's also blade bank is kind of full. These are Merkur Super Platinums that came with the 34C I ordered. I have not used it since the first blade. Never hear good about these, so maybe I'll go back and try it. Maybe I'll do like Nick Shaves did a year and a half ago, so kind of a blade series. Let's see. Astra Green Pack that came with my standard razor. Pack of Balzanos I picked up off, I want to say, Italian Barber, probably. I've got 3 left of those. Shark that came with I've loaned out a Parker 76R, twist open, long handled. It came with Sharks made by Lord. I got 4 of these left. And then I've got a Gillette Silver Blue pack that was also part of that. And I've got 5 in here? I got 5? Huh, I got all 5. Got 5 silver blues. Very nice. Okay. So that's blades and razors, brushes. Let's go on the brushes. First 2, 24 mil Plus Soft, Razor Rock, one's worn. A regular handle, and then the Italian flag barber handle. Just great. This one usually, since it's my least expensive brush, this goes on the road with me because it's not too big and it lathers quickly. I don't have to worry about too much. Of course, same knot here, just different handle. My first brush, Omega 1 double 48 professional bore, high lofted, gets floppy when wet. You think you'd soften it up, you can use it to do talc at this point. Let's go 2 more bores. Samog 620, Samog 830. Same handle, lower loft. I think they splay almost the same. I still got I need more work with these to break them in. But Samog's a good thing. Another synthetic came in that box of stuff. Mule silver tip synthetic. Yeah, silver tip fiber, so it's silver tip synthetic. Very soft. Backbone is not great, so it's a little floppy. But I've used it once, it lathers nicely. Let's see. I'll just go the cheap pronunciation. Vilong horsehair. Made in Spain. Fun came out quickly. Very soft. I just got oh no, somebody scored in my league. Okay, this is just a horsehair brush. I'm still working with it. It's very nice though. It comes off a lot softer. Burrito Badger I got for, I want to say $19.99. I want to say it's 20, probably 20 mil, but it splays beautifully on the face. Gets super soft. I really like this brush a lot. I got it for a great deal on Amazon. And back to the club. I got the club 26 mil Manchurian Badger, and then I've got the Assassin and Game Changer Black. This is an aluminum handle. Peter Charkalis mounted the knots himself. I love this. I'm glad I just got this in a few days ago, and I've had the club for a couple weeks now. The weight on this handle is amazing. Of course, Game Changer, super soft but good backbone. I really like it. And then this Badger lathers up so well. 26 mil. Bitch and bowl out the brush too, by the way. And then I've got a cheapo blade bank I bought off Italian Barber in an order I had. Ooh, check some blades out there. Gotta be careful. And then I got a stand. I bought this stand, I think, from Grooming Lounge. I gotta clean it up. But I had Peter maybe getting for the club members getting the Assassin version of a stand, which I will be ordering. I told him that. So Peter, get those in. Get them in ASAP. Okay, so that went a little longer than I hoped, but oh, I'm sorry, I left off my single edge blade. So quickly, 20 blades, Kai Captain Titan Mild, also known as the Pinks. And then I got tri-blade pack of all sorts. One doesn't work in either razor, but it came with such Feather Pro Super, Feather Professional, Kai Captain Pro Touch MG, Kai Captain Super Blade. Okay, the Feather Pro Light blade does not fit. If you get a Feather Pro Light and you have a General or a Hawk, no bueno. Find it. Maybe use it in a Chevette. I don't know. Does not fit. Kai Captain Titan Mild again. Kai Captain Original, and a Kamasori. So, all right. So that's my hardware. Any questions about? Oh, I'm sorry. One other thing. Excuse me. Shaving Shop Tri-Strop. I got deal. Peter had a good sale on them before he got his new ones in. So leather, a stiff vinyl. You probably could put the Chromox on it, and then a linen piece. Very nice strop. Very heavy duty, pinned in. I think now maybe he has two. I can't remember, but this was the previous model. It's a nice holds taut. I just clip it to my shower, a clip on my shower rod. But that's really it, unless you care about my lathering bowls here. Through the Fire Fine Craft made, and just want a copper textured bowl that came in that box. But that's it for my hardware. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below, or if I post this on Facebook, comment there, please. I appreciate it. Y'all have a great day. I'm gonna go watch the game later, and we'll put together something on software in the next few coming days. All right, bye, folks.